Alright guys, TheEdgeOnBlades on about the Lightning Automatic. This is a dual action out the front automatic knife. I got mine from Blade HQ for $30. This is the black version with the black blade. You can see it says Lightning right there. Overall, when it's open, it's 8 inches. The blade itself is 3.5 and it weighs 4 ounces. The handle is textured aluminum. It's made to look like they're inserts, but they're not. It's just part of the handle molded in there. And the steel does not say what kind of steel it is, other than that it's stainless. So your guess is as good as mine. In full disclosure, I haven't really used this knife a whole lot because this is going to be more of a collector's piece for me, just to throw my collection. But I have played with it quite a bit and cut a few things. So we'll continue with the review. But just over the long run, I don't know how it's going to hold up. I'll do an update video if anything changes, but I'll do a quick cut test for you to show out of the box sharpness. That was my bad, I cut the ricasso right there. So I mean, it's not as sharp as it could be, but it's not dull by any means. I'll say it's a usable edge, but it's not, nowhere near razor sharp. This is cool because it is a dual action automatic knife for 30 bucks. There's no safety because that's kind of hard to push up. It's supposed to be well, from what I understand, it's a copy of the Microtech Scarab, which has the same basic look. It's got actual inlays on the handle. And the blade obviously is different. I believe it, with multiple variations, the most common being a double-edged dagger style blade. But I do love the blade shape on this knife. You can see it says Lightning right there. Torx construction. Just a standard the pocket clip has takes Allen keys instead of Torx, which is interesting seeing as the body screws take Torx, but I don't know, what's going on with that. You can see right here, I don't know if that's on purpose or not. I'm guessing no, but there's an area where the texturing has worn off. That's not from use, it just came like that. It feels comfortable in the hand. No complaints on that. This the texturing on this actuation button keeps your finger from sliding up. Relatively easy. Not easy enough that it'll go off in your pocket, but you don't have to really push on it. Pocket clip, like I said, is pretty standard. I've heard mixed reviews. The general consensus is that these fire pretty much every time. However, I'll say I probably fired this about 200 to 300 times before doing my review, and I would say it fails probably 8 times in 100, or about 8% of the time. The blade will not fully deploy when you push the button forward. There's a common misconception that these knives, any type of OTF auto, will just pierce through whatever. You just hold it up to someone's skin and it'll stab right through them if you push the button. That's not true. It is a safety feature to keep it from deploying. Here I've just folded this paper 4 times and I'll shoot into it, and you can see it does not even pierce the first layer. I'm sure I can do, you know, with just one. Here, we'll just use one. And you can see it only went in that much. It actually deployed all the way, but yep, so and we can see it stops right there. Now I don't consider this a fail. Obviously it's supposed to do that for safety reasons. When this happens, obviously your actuation button won't work. The knife isn't broken, obviously. You might, if you're new to it, you might think of that, but right now it knocks it off the track. It slides freely. To fix it, just pull it all the way out, and it works again. Same with if you, if it's off, you can just, you know, even with your hand, if say you need it to come out and it doesn't go out all the way, just a little flick out, and it will deploy the blade fully, and you're back to working order. Just give you another close-up of it. It's a really cool knife for the money. I have not found any other double action OTFs for that price, at least of this quality. I would consider this a decent quality knife. The blade steel, I'm not sure how it'll stand up over time, but as a cool factor, I don't think you can get much cooler than this. You can see texturing right here, kind of enhances grip, not really, but like I said, with this actuation button you don't need a whole lot. It looks really cool. This is the all black version. They have, at least on Blade HQ's website, they have many different versions. They have black, I believe possibly red, I'm not sure. They have like a stripe camo where it's you know, black and then there's white stripes going down it. They also have black coated blade and satin blade, as well as plain and serrated versions. I believe they're all $30 or $29.99. With the design, at least on mine, it has not started to wear yet, but some people say that right where lightning is, that just by design there'll be wear at that point. I haven't really noticed that yet. It still looks good. The coating's holding up surprisingly well. I would expect it to have just been like a cheap spray paint on there, but as far as I can tell, it's you know, it's possibly oxidized or something. I mean, don't quote me on that, but some type of applied coating that it seems to be holding up pretty well. Let's see if I can show you a close-up of that. Focus, there we go. Focus. Focus. But overall, a super cool knife. I'll show you the play. Obviously, with any OTF auto, there will be some play. I'll try to hold it as steady as I can. Side to side, not a whole lot, surprisingly. I mean, it's definitely noticeable, but it's a usable amount. Definitely able to work with that. And then up and down, same thing. It's obviously there, but you know, for the money and for the design and how it works, I am totally okay with that. Like I said, this is going to be more of a collection piece for me, but if I were to use it, and I've used it lightly, but not really carried it extensively for using it, just because it's, you know, not exactly sheeple friendly. You might scare some people if you're playing with a fully automatic, all blacked out, tactical, you know, auto knife. But like I said, if you want to cool out the front, you don't want to shell out, you know, a few $100 for a Microtech, this is definitely probably the best option out there for a budget OTF. So that's my review. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll have another few reviews coming up soon. Have a good day.